Hello everyone, today I'll be talking to you about the analysis of sports performance, going through different components of how we would assess that. The first one is technical. I believe the best way is to use notational analysis to assess a swim dive, for instance. So I'd get the teaching points up, I have my chart next to me, tick off if he done the first teaching point right, the second one, third one, so forth. Also, if I later on, I'll be able to video him, so I can do the same thing again against the video if I do not have time to do it there and then. I believe this would be the best way to assess and analyse the technique of a person. Physical component for the swimming would be I'd do a power test. So this would, for example, test how fast he can go off the dive, off the blocks. So doing this test will see how high he can jump, and then I would transfer it into the pool and see how far he can dive out off a swim block. Tactical for a swimmer, it's very tactical really, but over a short distance race, reaction time is key. If you get off the block first, you're going to have more chance of winning. Over a long period race, tactics would be what 100 to swim faster or 50 to swim faster. So I do a quick reaction test to see how quickly this person can respond to stimulus. So the ruler drop test, for example. Psychology. Psychological factor would be concentration. As you can see here, I've got a chart. This explains how a person is different to one another. So external and internal is one axis, and then the internal and external, broad and narrow, is for the athlete to focus on a large number of stimuli at once. For the internal and external continuum, this would be how he feels, what he's concentrating on the most. The demand for this is sustained concentration for a long race. Strategies that can improve concentration, basically set goals in sessions and stuff like that. Okay, physical aspect of this, is fast twitch muscle fibres. Obviously over a short race, fast twitch muscle fibres are the best to have, as you'll be able to go quicker, be able to react quicker, and obviously have more power and stuff. So I chose a 30-metre sprint test to test this. Just run as fast as you can, but then I'd relate it back to the swim, as I'm doing it for a swimmer. They're just some normative data results. And last of all is the biomechanical. This is a kinetic chain. So it goes what muscle groups are used first to start the dive, straight through until the swimmer enters the water. This is where the coordination of movements that occurs at the same time for this person to be able to move off the block.